Okay. COPD is a disease which is due to bad air pollution and fumes and make our lungs hard to breathe. My hypothesis is if we avoid regular smoking and tobacco smoking and breathe fresh oxygen from nature, then we could avoid the spread of COPD disease. This is my hypothesis here. And what I collected from my data, sample size 6 answered, who I surveyed, my classmates, and technique I used is survey, and tools I used is Google Forms. This is my question. What COPD is due to? 50% said that smoking and tobacco. 7% said germs and bacteria. 33% said spoiled food and expired. The correct answer was smoking and tobacco smoking. What do we need to avoid COPD? 50% said no smoking. Wait, no. What do we need to avoid what do we need to avoid COPD? Which is no smoking and tobacco smoking and fast food and candies. Well, 50% said no smoking and 50% said fast food. The answer was no smoking. Have you experienced COPD and have you know someone who experienced it? 6 responses, 33% picked no, 50% picked no, and 33% picked maybe I don't know, and 7% picked well yes. The answer is based on if you know. What are the signs? The signs are stomachache, acid reflux, headache, coughing, and hard to breathe. The real answer here is coughing and hard to breathe because it in our lungs. It doesn't. While in science, when I was learning about lungs, in this disease, what we learned is that when this disease comes, our lungs it's very hard to breathe and it's complicated for our lungs. Where was it began? 40% said South China 2002, 20% said 2005 German, 40% said America 2009. The real answer was South China in 2002 because it started there, this disease. In conclusion, we should always inhale good air and improve quality life and to avoid smoking and air pollution and fumes. Discussion. What confirmed my hypothesis is that yes, we need fresh, clean, good oxygen from outdoors. And what made my hypothesis true is yes, if people do avoid smoking and breathe fresh oxygen, then we can reduce COPD. My reflections. In my reflection, it really helped test my knowledge on the immune system and how to help it mostly. I conclude my presentation. I'd like to thank my classmates and my teachers for helping me with this project. Thank you for joining me in this road to knowledge.
Book your free demo now